Mark Spencer of the Brevard County Sheriff's Office. Mark, what does it mean to play on the Bcso Enforcers as a volunteer player?
It's absolutely great. Have a lot of fun. We're able to actually get out into the community, do a lot of things with the community. Also, we're able to represent for the Brevard County Sheriff's Office all over the U.S.
Excellent. To you, what's the most important thing about being on the Enforcers team?
My main thing is I like to be out in the public and a positive influence in the public. So, especially for all the kids that see me, I want them to be able to one day grow up and do exactly what I do and more. So,
for you, with the Enforcers, what's the most important role that you see the Bcso Enforcers playing in the community?
The most important role is teamwork. We all support each other. We all pick up. We're no better than our weakest link, so we all have to help each other out. And the better that we are as a unit, the better we are as a team, the better we are as an organization.
We're out here in San Diego to play in this national tournament. What would winning this tournament mean to you personally?
Personally, for me, it'll mean a lot. I've never been to San Diego before. This is my first tournament that I've been in out of the state representing the agency. So for us to bring back the gold will mean a lot to me personally, as well as for the agency, and for me to be a part of the team that brought the agency this victory. It just means a lot to me.
Jesse Forrest, obviously a proud member of the Bcso Enforcers. What does it mean to be a volunteer and to play on this team?
It's a blessing. I mean, we've been playing basketball our whole lives, most of us, and to be able to do it as part of our work is just truly a blessing and a privilege to be able to work with the community and also play on a competitive team as we are.
To you, Hutch, you're one of our team captains for the Bcso Enforcers. You're also one of the founding members of this team. What does it mean to be a volunteer player on this team?
It means everything to me because I had a basketball career. And to come back a couple years later in my life at the age of 40 and travel with the sheriff department and represent this department the way we do with benefits and volunteer work, doing camps, doing awesome games for charity. It's been an honor and it's been a blessing to do the things that we do in our community.
You mentioned the outreach and being involved in the community. How important is that you see our team being out involved in the community and working as a positive role model with our kids?
I mean, it's very important. The fact that as I was once 5 years ago, that same little kid that would see the power of basketball learning with the star on the chest with the sheriff's office was just a major influence on my life. Like, Powell is what brought me up playing basketball to what I do now. So it's just been a real big will to doing what I do now.
What led you into law enforcement?
Well, what led me in law enforcement, I've always felt the right that I could do a part in my community. My father's in law enforcement. He's played a big, major influence on my life, keeping me going. And just the fact that the help that I can provide to one another is just, I don't see anything else better.
Jojo. Michael White, one of the newest members of the Sheriff's Office basketball team. What does it mean to be a volunteer on this team?
It's just a great experience to be a part of such a great team with such a positive attitude. I love working for this agency, and to be a part of the sports team is a great thing.
The Enforcers obviously do more than just play basketball. They're involved in a lot of community events and fundraisers. How important is that to be a part of this team and also to do that on the side?
That's very important. I mean, we do fundraisers for kids, and I think it's good for them to see a role model and for them to know that we're law enforcement and that they can be open with us and not be afraid of us when they see us on the streets.
To you, what's the biggest role that the Enforcers play in our community?
I think just getting the agency's name out there, making a splash for the kids that are growing up, give them something to look at other than just police going around. They see that there's some athletics involved and something to look forward to.
What led you into law enforcement? What got you started in that?
Honestly, it actually started out as an accident. My mother was working for the department. My job had fizzled out. She told me to put in for it. I did. It came to fruition, and then the commander at the jail offered me a chance to go to the academy, and I went with it, and it's been great.
What about this longtime coach of the Bcso Enforcers, you and your good friend J Mac, who we lost a number of years ago, started this team, and you've continued on the tradition. So for you, you're retired. You volunteer your time to coach these guys, and I know how much time you put in. So for you, what does it mean to be a part of this team?
It's just a passion that I have, not only for the sport of basketball, but I'm also competitive in nature. And when we started this team in 2006, we were nowhere near as competitive and or as good as we are today. And when my good friend Jay Matt passed away in 2010, I just thought, you know what, I've got to keep the train rolling, and that's what we've done.